Good day, everyone. How are you today? I hope you are still listening and watching. I am Teacher Rolin Balando from West Tabacal Region National High School, SDO Cauayan City, your teacher here in Technology and Livelihood Education in Grade 8. Before we start our lesson, kindly get your module in TLE 8 in your pen. Find a comfortable place for you to sit as we go on to our lesson for today. Today, we have a new lesson, which is all about farm tools in agri-crop production. Did you ever experience planting vegetables? Making a garden? Did you use tools? Are you ready? Now let's have this activity. Turn your module at page 8 under What's In. Will you list down at least 5 agricultural tools that you have at home? You are given a minute to do the activity. Your time starts now. Our objective for this lesson is to identify and familiarize with the different farm tools and their uses. Farm tools are grouped into two: hand tools and farm implements. Let's define hand tools. Hand tools are objects that are usually light and are used without the help of animals and machines, just like bolo, spade, rake, and others. To familiarize with the different hand tools, we are going to identify them one by one and their uses. Please open your module on page 9. Farm tools in agricultural crop production. Agricultural hand tools. Number 1, bolo is used for cutting tall grasses and weeds and chopping branches of trees. Number 2, crowbar is used for digging big holes and for digging out big stones and stumps. Number 3, pick mato is used for digging canals, breaking hard topsoil, and for digging up stones and tree stumps. Number 4, grab hoe is used for breaking hard topsoil and pulverizing soil. Number 5, spade is used for removing trash or soil, digging canals or ditches, and mixing soil media. Number 6, shovel is used in removing trash, digging loose soil, moving soil from one place to another, and for mixing soil media. Number 7, rake is used for cleaning the ground and leveling the topsoil. 8. Hand trowel is used for loosening the soil around the growing plants and putting a small amount of manure fertilizer in the soil. 9. Light hoe is used for loosening and leveling soil and digging out furrows for planting. 10. Hand cultivator is used for cultivating the garden plot by loosening the soil and removing weeds around the plants. 11. Hand fork is used for inter-row cultivation. 12. Knife is for cutting planting materials and performing other operations in horticulture. 13. Pruning shears is for cutting branches of planting materials and unnecessary branches of plants. 14. Axe is for cutting bigger size posts. 15. Sprinklers for watering seedlings and young plants. 16. Water pail for holding water, manure, and fertilizers. Farm implements. These are accessories which are being pulled by working animals or mounted to machineries, which are usually used in the preparation of land. These are usually made of a special kind of metal. Number 1. Plows. These farm implements is specifically used for tilling large areas, making furrows, and inter-row cultivation. Native plow, made of either a combination of metal and wood or pure metal and pulled by working animal. They are used to till areas with shallower depth. Disc plow. Disc-like made of metal mounted to attractors. Number 2. Harrow. It is used for tilling and pulverizing the soil. Native wooden harrow, made of wood with a metal teeth and pulled by a caravel. This harrow, made of metal, mounted to a tractor. Number 3. Rotavator. The rotavator is an implement mounted to a tractor used for tilling and pulverizing the soil. For you to understand more our lesson, answer activity number 2, page 17, under What I Can Do. This is your activity. List farm implements in the first column and write the functions and uses at the second column. I will give you 3 minutes to do the activity. Are you done? Let's find out if you got the correct answers. So this is now the correct answers. For the first column, for the farm implements, and the second column, functions and their uses. Number 1, native plow. Function, used to till areas with shallower depth. Number 2, disc plow, used to till areas with deeper depth and mounted to tractor. Number 3, wooden harrow, used for tilling and pulverizing the soil, made of wood with metal teeth and pulled by a carabao. Number 4, disc harrow, used for tilling and pulverizing the soil, made of metal mounted to a tractor. And number 5, rotavator, used for tilling and pulverizing soil, mounted to tractor. This is now the rubrics about your score. If you got 5, that is excellent. 4, very good. 3, good. And 2 and below, perform better next time. We have defined and identified the different hand tools and their uses, like bolo, crowbar, pick matok, grab ho, spade, shovel, rake, hand trowel, light hoe, hand cultivator, hand fork, knife, pruning shears, axe, sprinkler, and water pail. For farm implements, we have plow, harrow, and rotavator. Now, turn your module on page 17 and answer the assessment. For your assessment, match column A to column B. Write the chosen letter on the space provided before each number. Under column A, so we have number 1, sprinkler, 2, knife, 3, hand fork, 4, bolo, 5, rake, 6, shovel, 7, pruning shears, 8, sprayer, 9, pail, and number 10, axe. Under your column B, so these are the different uses of tools. Letter A, used for spraying insecticides, foliar fertilizer, fungicide, and herbicides. Letter B, used for holding water, manure, and fertilizers. C, used for watering seedlings. D, used for cutting planting materials. E, used for leveling the topsoil. F, used for revolving trash, digging loose soil, moving soil from one place to another, and for mixing soil media. G, used for cutting bigger size posts. H, used for cutting branches of planting materials and unnecessary branches of plants. I, used for interrow cultivation. And letter J, used for cutting tall grasses and weeds and chopping branches of trees. Now, I will give you 5 minutes to answer the assessment. Your time starts now. Okay, 5 minutes is over. And now, these are the correct answers. Number 1, C. Number 2, D. Number 3, I. Number 4, J. Number 5, E. Number 6, F. Number 7, H. Number 8, A. Number 9, B. And number 10, G. If you got 6 and up, congratulations. And if you got 5 and below, you need to go back and review our lesson. And for your additional activities, you are going to choose the right place in your yard for a vegetable garden. Do the land preparation using the available farm tools in your home and plant it with localized vegetable seeds, cuttings you have. I'll be visiting you in your home to check your output 2 weeks from now. I'll be waiting for your text messages regarding our lesson. You may send your messages on the available number placed in your module. Or if you have gadget, load, and internet, you may send your messages through email, group chat, or FB Messenger. But it doesn't mean that you are going to ask your parents to buy gadgets for you. Again, I am Teacher Rolene Balando of West Tabacal Region National High School. For now, goodbye, keep safe, and see you next week. Same time, same day for your TLE 8. Thank you.